Hi guys, I'm Dimo. Today I'll guide you step by step to create trending philosophy videos that boost your views and help you earn money. Ready? Let's dive in.
Have you ever thought about how a brand new channel with just 66 videos can reach 181,000 subscribers in less than 9 months and even start making real income after only 3 months? This is exactly what we are going to put under the microscope today. This genre is called hidden philosophy, a niche where competition is still very low, but those who entered early are now reaping the results. In this video, I will show you how you can create videos similar to the hidden library and even design attractive covers for them. And remember, right now you are looking at one of those opportunities that might become saturated within a few months. So this video could be the starting point for a serious change in your journey. Step 1. Preparing information. To create this type of video, before anything else, you need to open a reference channel. Then you must carefully look at the main information of the channel, such as the type of topics, the style of titles, and even the editing methods used in the videos. You should analyze what kind of edits have been applied in the videos and even the type of background music playing under the video. The first step in creating this type of video is choosing the right title. Where do the title ideas come from? First, give ChatGPT the key information about the channel you plan to build. Then copy the niche-specific prompt I prepared from the video description and paste it into ChatGPT. This prompt is designed so the AI fully understands the type of video and topic style you want and returns titles that are not only engaging and curiosity-driven, but also aligned with successful videos in this niche. This works like smart research. It gives you ideas that truly fit your channel and saves time. When you run the prompt, ChatGPT will instantly generate several engaging titles for you. Maybe you'll say, "It's still not exactly what I want." That's fine. A simple trick is to go to one of the similar channels, find a successful title, and give it to ChatGPT as an example. Then ask it to generate 5 or even 10 more similar titles. Now the output will perfectly match your taste and needs. The interesting point here is that you are practically building an unlimited idea engine. Every time you can slightly change the input and get dozens of new titles without even tiring your brain. This way, not only do you save time, but you also always have a bank of ready-to-use ideas. Now that we have topics on the table, all we need to do is pick one and move on to the next step, script writing. In this niche, everything starts with a strong script. Even if you have the best visuals and editing, if the text is dry and robotic, the audience will leave after a few seconds. This is where many people ask, so do I have to write the whole text from scratch? No. The good news is that I have simplified the process for you. I have designed a ready-to-use prompt that helps you create a more natural and human-like script without wasting time. This prompt works like a shortcut and gives you a professional output. But before you run the prompt, here's a golden tip. It is better to take transcripts from a few of the most viewed videos on successful channels and feed them into Grok. This helps the AI learn the tone and rhythm of those videos and then apply it to your own script. The result? A more professional text that gives off the exact same feeling as trending videos. Now it's time to use the second prompt, which I have also placed in the description of this video. This prompt is specifically designed for script writing. I know one of the common problems with ChatGPT is that it usually gives short and superficial texts. That's why I turn to Grok, because it creates outputs that are much richer and more engaging. Of course, if you only have access to ChatGPT, you can still use the same prompt to create your scripts. Just add your chosen topic to the prompt and run it. Within seconds, you'll have a ready script. And a very important point, the text should not start with a cliché like, "Hey, welcome to my channel." No. The beginning should be story-driven and hook the audience. For example, look at this sample. Beneath the golden sands of ancient Egypt, where the Nile's lifeblood nourished a civilization obsessed with eternity, a chilling secret was unearthed. Just this one opening line makes the viewer unconsciously want to hear more. When you create the script with the prompt I gave you, the result does not sound robotic or artificial at all. It feels very natural and fluent. And to complete the entire script, you don't need to ask Grok to generate everything at once. Just tell it next part, and it will give you the continuation of the script. Keep repeating. Part 2, Part 3, and so on. This method makes your script longer, more detailed, and higher in quality. Now here's something very important. I spent a lot of time designing these prompts and tested many approaches to achieve the best results. Honestly, I just started this channel, and I really need your support to get noticed. So if this was useful to you, please follow the channel and share the video. In return, I promise to always bring you the latest ideas, tutorials, and low competition topics, things that can directly help you earn money. Now once you have the complete script, this is where your own role becomes important. Never settle for the raw text produced by ChatGPT or Grok. Go to Google, do some searches, check the keywords related to the topic, and read reliable sources. You might come across a point that AI didn't mention, or even discover a much more attractive idea. Then add those into your script. This has two advantages. First, your text becomes more accurate and trustworthy. And second, your content becomes more unique. So always remember, AI tools are the foundation, but it is you who give life to the text with your creativity and research. Well, the script is ready. Let's move on to the next step. Friends, now it's time for the voice. A good voice can bring your video to life and keep viewers watching until the end. If you have a clear, energetic voice and a decent microphone, use your own. If not, you can rely on AI, but make sure to choose a voice that sounds natural and human, not robotic. The goal is simple. Deliver energy and keep your audience engaged until the very last second. That's why I use a tool called Dub AI. It not only makes the voice sound natural, but also offers different tones. Plus, it even gives you a 3-day free trial to test it out. If you want to use it more, you can either purchase a subscription or invite your friends with a referral code to earn extra tokens for generating voices. After creating an account and logging in, you'll see many options on the dashboard, but you should go straight to the AI VoiceOver section. This is where you will create the professional voice for your video. Now it's time to choose a voice. You can test different types of voices, from serious to friendly, from humorous to motivational. First, try a few general voices.
Once upon a time in a small village, there lived a young girl. She was known for her kindness and love for animals.
Today is the day to remind yourself that you possess the power and strength you need to bring contentment, love, and joy into your life.
You'll see they are good, but they don't really fit our channel's style. So it's better to go for historical storytelling voices, where the rhythm and excitement perfectly match our genre.
Once upon a time in a small village, there lived a young girl. She was known for her kindness and love for animals.
For example, I think Simon Carter's voice is excellent for this type of content, so I'll select that one. Of course, you can also try other voices like Tommy Murphy to see which one better fits your video.
In the quiet shadows of Birmingham, we make our own rules. Cross this bridge, and it's the last mistake you'll ever make.
Now the next step is to go into Grok. Copy our script and paste it there. Pause briefly here for better rhythm. Once the voice is generated, it's very important to listen to it carefully. At first it sounds fine, but to make it sound more natural, I lower the reading speed a little. This way the voice sounds calmer, smoother, and closer to a human tone. Adjusting the rhythm of narration is key in video production. Sometimes you need to speak slowly to create mystery, and other times faster to build excitement. When your voice matches the tone of the story and sets the right mood, now download the voice, and let's move to the next step. This is where many people go wrong. They just ask an AI tool to make a picture and end up with bland, generic images. But professional creators never use cliches. The key is to give detailed custom descriptions, like painting with words. For example, a broken clock in the snow, its hands frozen at midnight, with a lone crow on top. When you guide the tool with this level of detail, your images become cinematic scenes that perfectly match the mood of your story. I have placed a ready-made prompt in the description of this video. Copy it, set the number of images you need, and paste it into Grok so it instantly creates the image prompts. If you want specific prompts for each section of the script, just type into Grok, "Give me X image prompts for this part." AI image tools. Now that the image prompts are ready, open one of the free image generation tools. I use Piclumen AI. Paste the prompt into the box, choose the PicAnArt V1 model, set the aspect ratio to 16:9, and click Generate to produce the images. Music selection. Choosing music for your video is one of the key parts, because the background track must perfectly match the atmosphere of your topic. Remember, you can't use just any song, because the copyright risk is very high and your video may be taken down or restricted. The best and safest source is YouTube's own audio library. Here you'll find plenty of free copyright-safe music made for this exact purpose. To make a better choice, I go to the filters. I set the genre to cinematic and the mood to dark. Then I play through the tracks one by one until I find which ones fit the vibe of my video better. I think these two tracks work really well, so I download both of them. Downloading is also very easy and quick. For editing, I use CapCut AI. Of course, you can also go with Adobe Premiere or Filmora, but since CapCut is simpler and packed with ready-made effects and tools, working with it is much easier and faster. First, I open CapCut and click on Create Project. The first step is to import all my files, images, voiceover, and background music. I do this from the media section. Once everything is imported, we move on to the timeline. First, I place the voiceover on the timeline. If I feel the voice is weak or too quiet, I increase the volume so it plays clearly and crisply. After that, I go to the images. I align each image one by one with the script text. That means every sentence being narrated is matched exactly with a relevant image. This way, the audience not only hears the voice, but also sees visuals that bring the story to life, giving them the feeling of being fully immersed in the video. Now it's time to add some exciting effects. First, I go to the effects section and find the vignette effect. I apply this effect to the entire video so that the focus is on the center and it gives a nostalgic and vintage feel to the visuals. Next comes the transitions. I use my favorite transition, Mix. This transition makes the images smoothly and gently replace each other, creating a mysterious and pleasant atmosphere. Of course, to keep the video duration reasonable, I do this quickly. My goal is for you to learn the process, but you can use your own creativity to extend the timing and make even more engaging videos. To prevent the video from feeling boring, I add a different effect. I go back to the effects section and look for an effect called Twinkle 2. Once I find it, I place it on the video timeline. This way, the scenes get a sparkling and twinkling effect, completely changing the mood of the video. Next, we move on to the text section. Activate the auto captions option so that subtitles are generated automatically. You can place them in the center of the screen or slightly lower, depending on your preference. To make the text more attractive, I use a simple animation. In the templates section, I select a minimal style so that the text remains visually appealing without distracting from the main content. In the final editing stage, add background music. Lower the music volume slightly so it doesn't interfere with the narrator's voice. The music should be calm and gentle to enhance the motivational and deep atmosphere of the video, not to overpower it. Now the main editing process is complete. Simply export the video and prepare it for upload. But wait, one final step is as important as all previous steps, the video thumbnail. Without an attractive thumbnail, even the best video will get less attention. I have included all necessary instructions in the video description. Just copy them into Grok to generate a professional and eye-catching thumbnail. Before creating your thumbnail, if you found this video helpful, Leave a like or a small comment to encourage me to produce more content like this. With a custom thumbnail, your video is ready to fly in the YouTube algorithm. Now we move on to creating the thumbnail. I got a few prompts from Grok, select one and go to Leonardo. I copy the prompt, set the image size to 69, YouTube standard, select the latest model, Lucid Origin, and click Generate. Now the images are ready. High quality, unique, and distinctive. The important thing is that you no longer need heavy tools like Photoshop or spend hours designing complex graphics. The simplest and fastest way is to open Canva, use the thumbnail option, upload the generated image, and place it on a blank canvas. Next, we go to the Elements section. I search for the word black and add one of the black boxes to the design. This box helps the text on the thumbnail appear more readable and eye-catching. Then go to the text section, choose a bold style, or even add a simple text. To save time, I do this quickly just to demonstrate the steps. Again, I use Grok and ask it to suggest 3 to 5 words for the thumbnail text. Once it gives multiple options, I choose one and place it on the image. Finally, I adjust the text color to create a strong contrast with the background and attract more attention. Remember, Canva is full of ready-made tools and features. You can add more details creatively and make truly unique thumbnails. Finally, if you learned something from this tutorial, don't forget to like and share to support me. More importantly, leave a comment under the video and tell me which genre or niche you would like me to cover next. Whatever ideas you have, I will gladly review and create content for you. Remember, I'm not just a formal instructor here. I'm your friend and companion on this journey. I want you to feel confident asking questions whenever you are stuck. So go ahead and write your ideas in the comments, and together we will create something new and amazing.
Alright friends, I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. If you want more tips on creating amazing videos and making money on YouTube, make sure to subscribe to my channel. Give this video a like and tell me in the comments what you'd like to see next.
Wasn't a single book but an evolving tapestry of texts, meticulously inscribed on papyrus and entombed with the dead from the New Kingdom, circa 1550 BCE onward. Crafted by priests and scribes, these scrolls were tailored for pharaohs, nobles, and even common folk who could afford them. Each version a bespoke guide for the soul's perilous journey through the shadowy underworld where life's deeds are weighed and fates are sealed.